Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Mbappe. Zico. Rodri. And Azar. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. Kimmich. And it's Zico. Goes for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Bale. Now it's come to nothing. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Bale. It's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chile are looking to go forward now. Chile looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pass is just off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's having a good look here. And this is a great chance to get them some... He's having a go! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, this is a great... Adriano! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zico. Rodri. Azar. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. Now it's Zico. Lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Azar. Platini. Rice. And it's Michel Platini. Stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernandez. Ball played for Zico. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Platini. Bale. Platini. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Adriano. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. And he was quick to react.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started. That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's nice. And it's Michel Platini. It's Bale! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Bale. That ball looks a good one. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. Hernandez. Adriano. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Hazard. Zico. He has found the way through. Zico! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nesta gets good distance on it. Rodri. Hazard. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. 60 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. That's been slipped through. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now he's got space here. That's good vision. Vicario gets it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. He has a look up. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Crosses it in. Up he goes! Cleared away. Aimed beyond the defence. Makaleli. David Villa. And it's Kimmich. It's Zico! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking to play him in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rodri. And this is Adriano. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Chile! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cambio en Chile. Número 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Número 21.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
That's really well cleared. Raul looks to get on the end of this. Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swept in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. The ball has bounced loose now. Bale.
Birmingham really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the right. Chips it through. And this is Bale. Just eases him off the ball. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a promising position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
This might spell danger. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Dixon. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
That'll be a throw-in.
compensación.
Zico. Nunez is herring after that one. Van der Ven. Pinches it off him. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Nice interception, well timed. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Platini. Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's definitely not his best. Rijkaard. Platini. Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe, and here's Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of... Can he finish? There it is!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe, played out to the right. Conte. Kaka. Roberto Carlos. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rijkaard. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. But that has not gone well. Bale, well read, and the danger is averted. Tries to pass it through. He might be in here! Oh, he's done very well. Bale! You've got to be quick to recover this. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend...
There's the shot! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
And we have our very first corner. Platini plays it short. Platini. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Kimmich is there, and he can get that clear. Rijkaard. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Real chance! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Kante duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do. But
And the finish! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Takes a shot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Haaland. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Cafu. It's Kimmich. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Haaland. The less said about that pass, the better. Costa Curta. Now he's off and running. That is good alertness.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Haaland. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep... Oh, he's been caught napping! They've got a corner here. And this could be the final action of the first half. Great chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. And here's Platini. Kimmich. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nesta. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Conte. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Almost an hour gone. Eder Militao. That's a little off target. He's on it, can he get away? Costa Curta. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rice. Now it's Bale. Bale. Oh, he's bust. It's Bale! He has done it! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Roberto Carlos. Kimmich. Cafu. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rice. Rijkaard. Kimmich. Good driving run. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Oh, what has happened here? Back when it goes. In he goes again! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through and all alone! Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. It's Bale! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Oh, what a mistake! Cafu. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Cafu. Now Costa Curta. And it's Kaka. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Costa Curta. Ah, he's given it away. Kimmich calmly anticipates.
Added time.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Kaka. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Costa Curta. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He is through here! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gets good distance on it. And this is... and the shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Platini, and he's well positioned here. Bale! Now it's Bebeto, floated through, and he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Bebeto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Not the most accurate pass. Well read, nice interception. And here's Platini, and here's Bale. Serginho. Conte. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. It's a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it was...
He's having a shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Platini looking sharp there. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Batistuta. Conte.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been cut short. Rice. He's in a great position here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, what can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Vi ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è possibile acquistare i souvenir.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reach...
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Looking for options for movement. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Latini! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Kante picks it up from the goal kick. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, can he get onto this? Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. Ah, such a clever touch. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United, and the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. But that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That is good alertness. Looking to play him in. It's Bale! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, sweet feet. Skims one in. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nesta with the slide tackle there. And back to the keeper. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a pretty loose pass. And he shoots! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rice. Platini. Thuram makes the interception. De Jong. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Plenty to aim at. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy. Yeah, there's the shot! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And the whistle goes for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible
I'd just
stuff.
like to read out our fan club members.
Really
who are
has been
celebrating their
an
birthdays
astonishing
today.
game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. Well-timed, excellent interception. Back into the middle. And he's there to get it away. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in. Little pass back. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rijkaard. Platini. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Bale. Oh, he's burst through! Shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard. De Jong. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Conte. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe goes for a shot!
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
7,
second corner of the game.
Mbappe. Number 10, Platini. Number 2,
That's a decent clearance.
coming on the
Costa
field.
Curta.
Number 69,
Manchester United
David Villa.
have the chance to go the other way.
18, Yamal. Number 37,
ended up in no man's
Van
land.
de Ven. Substitution in progress.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham gets across to intercept that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rijkaard. De Jong. Pele. Oh, it's Dembele. De Jong has created one goal already. Pele climbs up big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bellingham. Somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's managed to get free. Pele! He's kicked it out just.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Drilled in low.
Ribery.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's Dembele! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's tidy. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Closing in on goal. Chance! They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Back into the middle. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thinks about the shot. Distributed tidily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Picked out brilliantly. Dembele. Oh, smashing header! It's in! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're up and running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Nice. Great chance! Goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. What a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Vieira makes the interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Del Piero. Lizarazu got a long way forward to join the attack. He's got away. Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking for the run. Well read, and the danger is averted. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's done very well to take... Can he finish? And one more try! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Sané. Sané puts his foot on the gas. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bale! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Platini. Platini! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Platini with the short one. Platini. Passes short and sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Nesta clears. Nicely shaped ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gravenberg, and it's Sané. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Sané was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Cafu! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Another throw-in. Vieira. Mbappe. Bale. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Conte. And here's Bale. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Bale. Played out towards the right wing. Looking to play him in.
Has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu. Conte. Shot, surely! And he's there to clear it. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Birmingham certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
Take this
they need to
opportunity
keep pushing,
to pay a visit to
keep
our official
imposing.
store,
Don't
where
leave the
memorabilia
door
from
open for
today's
the
match
opposition.
are now available.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate.
Oh, smashing header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a shade optimistic. Platini. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And here's Platini. Del Piero does really well to win the ball there. Gravenberg. Now it's Mbappe. And that has put paid to that. Oh, good-looking ball.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Lizarazu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he was quick to react. Lizarazu. Gravenberg. And this is Sané. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Lizarazu cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's hit the bar! Rice, not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gets a good foot in there. Gravenberg is fouled.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 38.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 19.
Birmingham have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Number 7. Mbappe.
Can he finish?
Ronaldinho. Coming on the field. Number 6. Mateus. Number 10. Messi. Number 8.
Zico is it short.
Number 12. Van Basten.
Now it's Zico.
Number 9. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And now they can
Substitution.
spring out of defence. And this is Bale. Bale, it's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lizarazu. Rummenigge.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Bale with a definite foul there. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
So that's got things underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Goes for a shot! Ah, looks a smashing ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Bale. Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. That is good strength for Rice. Neymar. And they can counter here. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Now it's Neymar.
Cannavaro robs him of possession.
Rice.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Driving on and making good progress. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, that has not gone well. And the finish! And it's a goal! First blood drawn! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Big chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big chance! One-on-one! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's worked it through.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Platini! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to...
It's Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Conte. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. A nice sequence of passes, this. Vieira. Mbappe. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Davids. Boca Juniors do have a chance to counter here. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Davids. Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Mbappe. And the counter is on.
2 added minutes.
No, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. No. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, there's always this air of unpredictability when you see the name of Kanu on the team sheet.
He's a super story too, of course. Very, very young when his success began. Crowned a European champion one year, a gold medal the next.
Yeah, and his knack of grabbing crucial goals was something he was reputed for from way back then.
Some would tell you he was Nigeria's best ever.
There's some debate on that, although I do think he was amongst the most technically gifted.
Could move up a gear here. Platini pinches it off him. Barnes. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dixon. That's been cut out, well played. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Platini. Now it's Barnes. Well, they've got it again. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's picked his way through. Ball's gone out of play. This looks promising. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely ball and a shooting chance! It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He's found a way through. Lovely. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Red Star with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Platini. And the pass is intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fofana kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in a great position here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ricci.
Birmingham really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ricci. Camavinga. No, he's not getting his way this time. Ricci. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Nicely shaped ball. Nesta gets across to intercept that. And he was quick to react. Barnes. Conte. And it's Bale. Looking for and the finish! It's hit the upright. And that's been intercepted.
That's great, does it?
And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Red Star clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Red Star are looking to break at pace. Oh, look at the space here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a pretty loose pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Can he get it through? Neatly clipped into space. And they're back on the ball again. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this is a great shot, surely! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Chooses to go back. And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Valverde. Bale. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Mbappe, and he's surging through.
Platini crosses it in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's being shifted off it. Barnes. Now it's Barnes.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Takes a shot! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance. Platini!
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Looking to play him in.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort.
Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And with that, the hat-trick, that's rather hopeful. Dixon.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bale. Platini.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Tries
time.
to play it through. Barnes. Camavinga. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe driving forward. Can he finish? He's got a goal!
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for the lead. Oh, he saved it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. And the shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Antalyaspor are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro has given away a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Costa Curta, and here's Perez.
Perez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great chance! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space.
And Messi! Costa Curta gets good distance on it.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a brilliant save! Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Substitutions taking place.
Antalyaspor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's taking on the lot of them, and he's lost his man here. Bale! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to...
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Antalyaspor have the chance to go the other way. And it's Valverde. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Tries to play it through. And this is Bale. It's Bale! Oh, it's come off the upright. And the chance goes to waste.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Valverde. And it's Pirlo. And here's Messi. Mbappe. And the counter is on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rummenigge, and he's onside. And this is Raul. Chance, surely! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Antalyaspor grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Bale! It's their second corner of the game. Platini with the short one. And here's Platini. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge. He's got two. They've scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Platini is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
So, just a consolation. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Pirlo plays it short. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, he's missed!
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Birmingham have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the game has already resumed here. And this is Messi. Saliba gets it clear. Pirlo. Valverde. And this is Messi. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Bale. Great vision. And this is Bale. And a chance! They've done it! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he cuts out the supply. Raul. Valverde. Conte. And this is Bale.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Messi. Number 23, Raul. Number 13, Federico Valverde. Number 7, Perez.
And he's managed to get free. He's can he finish?
Mbappe. Number
Pirlo.
5, Van Basten.
Nice looking ball.
Number 11,
Nice interception. His
Eze.
positioning was spot
Number
on.
4, Scholes. Number 15, Freddie Ljungberg. Substitution.
Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. David Villa. David Villa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
Decent chance! Antalyaspor give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That has not gone well. Pirlo, just about up to 75 minutes. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bale. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. David Villa, and this is Bale. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well timed, excellent interception.
And that's gone loose. And it Scholes. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, taken with style! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
David Villa. Oh, look at the space here. Plays it in low. And that has sent him sprawling.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Costa Curta has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Bale receives it in a good position. And the shot! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
How many? Just how many? 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Yeah, well, they were exposed.
Tremendous from Pirlo! A finish right from the top draw. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Antalyaspor. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Bale, very much the hero in this game.
We'd like to inform you now that the latest
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Birmingham clearly came into this match. They'd identified that and never really let go.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.